Um, I'm making this video to explain or put onto catalog what I've experienced while while I'm meditating. Um, just to start off, I just want to in my opinion, I want to state that you can't teach someone how to meditate, or you can't give guidance on how to meditate or stop thinking. It needs to just come. And like, what I mean need to just come, you need to get to that point where you need it, or you need that quiet to understand that nothingness. Once you get, your life experience, whatever will bring into your life, where you need to get to that nothingness and be comfortable in it. Anyways, um, so I've been doing this one meditation for the past 2 months, and thoughtless meditation that no one was told me to do it, no one guided it. I did a sun meditation before it was revealed to me, or like before I, started doing this. But anyways, I'm gonna just go over what I did, what I've been experiencing, and what I've been seeing, and what I believe is the process. Okay. So sit down, thoughtless meditation, complete nothing in your mind, no visuals, nothing at all. And I do not focus on my breath. As other people say, focus on your breath to calm yourself, to stop your thoughts. Instead, I focus on my eyes. My eyes are closed, so I can't see anything, but I focus on the the slight imagery that you do, or the little lights that you see when your eyes are closed or whatever, and I just focus on that. And through focusing on this, my breath is naturally controlled. Therefore, I don't that's another process that you don't need to focus on. My breath is naturally controlled, and in this controlled breath, I started to become aware that I breathe extremely slowly and focus it through my nose into my forehead and focus the energy around my eyes. And once I do this, I immediately come over. This is after like 10 minutes of being in this state. I immediately come into a beautiful feeling. I just feel good. I feel, I don't know, a certain ecstasy, and that's when I open my eyes. And when I don't open my eyes all the way, I open my eyes halfway, and in doing so, I'm looking at each eye individually. And light from the top of my eyelids that has manifested, just that you can see through imagery or whatever, light that has manifested at the top of my eyelids where everything is still black, comes down into my vision, and I see the light there. I just see light, and I just feel this good feeling when I see it. That's an excitement. Some may get scared or whatever, it's an excitement, though. And after seeing this light, I close my eyes again, and I visualize. Because when this happens, thoughts come to your mind. You start thinking, and as soon as you do, it goes away, and that good feeling goes away. So I need to close my eyes and regain it. I do this process for about 3 times, and I don't know. I do this process about 3 times, and things come to your mind. I've been, I see things, or like I start to see things, and today I just meditated, I did this again, and I believe I know what I'm trying to see, or what's happening. But anyways, I want to get to something else before I get into that. While doing this meditation and being in this thoughtless state, ideas come to you before the onset of a thought. Intuition comes to you, and this one time, during the first couple of times, this intuition came to me. I went to the mirror, and I proceeded to meditate looking into the mirror, using the reflection. I was using it in my mind, or the perception that I used to justify this was that if we're all reflections, then while reflecting in the mirror, and I see this form that I see, which is me, what would be the form where there's no thoughts at all, or whatever. I don't even know what I was exactly thinking, but I did it anyways. I went to the mirror, looked at the mirror, proceeded not to look at anything like in my face directly. My vision was split, obviously, because I wasn't focused on anything. And when my when my when my shit split or whatever, you know what I mean? When my vision was split, looking into the mirror, flash. This is after 10 minutes, just thoughtless meditation. This is the point. Complete thoughtlessness. What happens, or what you can experience because you disconnect from your body. Anyways, so focusing on the mirror, and a blue stream of light goes on my body. Whatever, I get excited because this is what I get excited, and eventually my entire form just goes black. When I mean black, I mean like in the depiction of a shadow. I can't see my eyes, the whites of my eyes. I can't see my teeth. I can't see my body. I can't see anything, and I'm not thinking anything either. I'm just having an excited feeling. It could be, someone could be scared. Someone may feel scared, but I was just excited as hell. And anyway, so I had this excited feeling. Everything is completely black. My body, everything. And you know, at first, when I first did this, it was hard to keep it backing out. See my form, then it would be a complete shadow. It's hard to do. And once I started focusing on it more, focusing on it hard, and trying to hold that form, after holding it for a little while, I would see a flash of blue light across my body, and I would see my face with this blue light, and it would go across. And at other times, I would see other faces. I would see other faces, and it wasn't like, it could have been scary, you know what I mean? But it wasn't for me. It was crazy. But I saw specific faces, and I'm Hindu, I'm Indian, you know. This is, I called my mom, called my dad, told them what happened. I didn't care, you know what I mean? Let people think I'm crazy, whatever. Called my mom, called my dad, and my parents are in touch with Swamijis, Yogijis, whatever. People may not believe in that kind of shit, but people are spiritually inclined. And one of these guys actually said that he saw me. I mean, dude could have just been saying that, but dude said he saw me, and I saw his face in my face. But like, I don't know what that means. These Swamijis, they told me to stop meditating. They said, and I don't know, I was using incorrect methods or something. But who the fuck is gonna teach me shit? You gotta find shit out on your own. No one can teach you shit. I respect and love these dudes, but yo, I'm not. I did stop meditating for a while, and it wasn't a bad thing, but I don't know. But anyways, so during this phase where I was using the mirror to meditate, I would see when the blue light would flash over me. It wasn't a light that I saw in the mirror flashing. You have to understand, it wasn't the light in the mirror. Everything, like, it was my eyes. My eyes, like, was flashing. And since this is how I analyze it. My brain is, the eyes are connected to my brain. The light hits the eyes. It's undifferentiated light. It's white light. Hits the eyes, analyzes the light, creates an image. So I was thinking that possibly I was disassociating my eyes to the image that I was seeing. And because of this, I was seeing the initial light before it. You know? I was actually seeing the undifferentiated light, and then I saw nothing. I don't know. This is what my analysis to a point is on that, but whatever. What I want to talk about is when I meditate on the ground with the nothing, with the thoughtless meditation. I open my eyes, I close my eyes. On opening my eyes, I don't know where I get this shit from, dude. But when I meditate, I put my fingers in certain positions, I put my hands in certain positions. I don't rely on anything anyone says. Whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? Whatever my intuition tells me to do with my hands, my mind, my thought, my eyes, I just do it. So I usually start meditation with my hands aren't like this. My hands are just normal, however they feel, and then my hands, I do this, I do that. It's upside down to do that, and then eventually when I feel that good feeling again, and I see the light, and I open my eyes, I open my right hand out. I don't know if this means anything to anyone. I'm hoping someone can explain. I open my right hand out, and I see the light. Now this is something I've noticed. I wear contact lenses. Okay, I've done this meditation with my contact lenses on and my contact lenses off, and I've seen different things each time. My contact lens is on, my hand open. I'm not in my entire eye vision. Not one point. I see a gold spiraling light, and the light is coming into my hand, it's not even coming into my hand. It's just it's awareness that my hand is the light and everything around me is light. I see a gold spiraling light, and when I focus more into my hand, I see like my hand doesn't turn to light, right? Because it's still physical, but I observe it as light through a different depiction with my eyes. No, all my meditation, I focus on my eyes, with thoughtlessness, not on my breath. My breath is automatically controlled because I'm not focusing on it. It's like when you're driving, I don't know, whatever. Anyways, with my contacts on, I see the gold spiraling light. And now this bothered me for a while because when I looked into the mirror, I turned completely black. I didn't turn gold light or whatever. And that's why I thought maybe my contacts was the reason or whatever. I don't know. So I did it with my contacts off, and the gold light, it started with the gold light, but like when I got to that point again, I saw a gold light again. But as soon as like I'll see the gold light spiral or whatever, and I'll focus, and then it would go black again, which is good, which is what I believe is supposed to happen, because I'm disassociating my eyes to my brain on a scientific level, or like in that kind of explanation, which is so that happened again. And another time when I did this meditation, this was when someone else was in the room. The only time I've ever meditated with someone else in the room was when my sister was here. Um, when I opened my eyes, saw a white light in front of me, pulsating, like like trying to get bigger, pulsating. And honestly, I got too excited. I got too excited and I couldn't meditate anymore because I got really excited about what I was seeing. And I couldn't. I wish I knew where that went to. That light, how big it could get, but I couldn't do it for that long. Anyways, but this is today. The reason I'm making this video is because I believe I realized to a certain extent what I'm trying to do. Because I don't know what I'm trying to do. I don't know why I started meditating. I don't really. I mean, I do to a certain extent, but I don't know why I started meditating like this. You're doing all this shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, whatever. But it was something that I once heard, or like that I'm remembering now, that God is we're say we're all of us are in the mind of God. We're inside the mind of God. This is a perspective. I don't necessarily believe this 100% true. Just like I don't believe anything 100% true. Everything is relative. But we're in the mind of God. We're the dream. And as God is in a deep meditation or in a deep sleep, whatever. And in that dream, that's us. Like we're living. We're the dream. That's what we have free will. Whatever. Blah blah blah. And like as God is waking up or slowly coming out of this meditation, we're all trying to inch towards Him. You know what I mean? We're all trying to inch towards Him. And I heard the story, and then when I heard something, this was I think this is a Hindu story. And I heard a Christian like pa- passage or something or whatever part in the Bible a couple of days ago. It was a whole passage. I only remember one part of it, so it was something like that in one day God wishes that we too will stand with Him in the kingdom of heaven, or He said something like that. That one day we will stand side by side with God in the kingdom of heaven. There's like something like that. I don't remember the exact thing, so sorry, but something like that. And I was thinking about this Hindu thing where they inch towards us, like God's coming out of this deep sleep. I think about me meditating, where I see this picture of light or flash of light, and I'm getting into that deep sleep or that deep unknowingness, the nothingness, the that Buddha says, you know, that nirvana, but beyond that is God consciousness, you know, and I don't know. This is this analysis of perceptions of all different perspectives of everything, realizing everything is relative, that belief systems are just structures that you can create and use as a tool to create anything in your life, any type of belief. People back in the day believed some crazy shit. You know, today we laugh at it, but why did they believe it? Why? No one asks these questions. They were crazy, they had ill societies, but whatever. I'm just saying, this is just something I wanted to share. If there's anyone out there that meditates on a real level, or like has ill visuals like this, and it's not just like I'm trying to manifest, I'm trying to say, oh, I'm trying to manifest. I gotta say one more thing. one time when the time I was looking in the mirror, I was doing this probably 3 hours just in the mirror. I might be going, whatever. I was, and everything was black, and the blue light was just flashing over the nothingness, and I would see random faces. I would see random, like not random faces. I saw my mother's face. I saw a Shriti Sai Baba's face, and I saw another face. I don't know whose it was. Anyways, um, when I was looking at my face, let me explain what happens, because I'm not focusing on my face, I'm not focusing on anything. My vision splits. You just, like anything, you look past your hand, you see two hands, it's not real, you know what I mean? Vision splits, so therefore I have, like, my two eyes split, right? And the two eyes separate, like, one goes this way, one goes this way, but two go inward, and the two that go inward become one eye, okay? The two that go inward become one eye, and now, with that one eye set in the middle, I try to look at the whole form. So I have two noses on the side, the eye in the middle, and two eyes on the side, and it's like a three-head thing. This is what you see. Anyone can see this if you just don't focus. You just need, anyone can see this in the mirror. It's not special. But anyways, when I do this with thoughtless meditation, with nothing in my mind, absolute nothing, I see the one eye focuses the two eyes, and my eyes constantly try to refocus so I can see one person. Again, that will happen. Your eyes will try to refocus and shit, but you need to have your thoughts clear. And eventually, I'm guessing this will happen to any of you guys. Eventually, you'll just start to go eye to eye to eye until you split. It becomes one eye. Then I don't look at my eyes anymore. I look at my forehead, and then like everything will just go black, and you might get scared. I got excited as hell, man, but that's my mind, you know what I mean? The thing is, if this is the nothingness that Buddha is talking about, you don't even want to talk about Buddha. Buddha's ill and shit, but there's so much other shit out there. Figure out on your own. But this is the nothingness that one gets to, and I could visually depict it. You know what I mean? That's the ill part on the intellectual level. I could visually disassociate my eyes to what I'm seeing, or my mind to what my eyes are seeing. So if I do this in that certain way, then how can I manipulate it? You know what I mean? Or how can I see past it? Not even see past it, but see, I don't